Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Mandy and welcome to our educational event. If I take too long, I'm gonna have to come back and voice over. But if I don't take too long, then it'll be one and done. So grateful to get to do this event with my friends and see all the beautiful things that they create. ColourArte truly has a beautiful, talented team. And I wanted to do something different for you guys, and it didn't work out. And I'm running out of time. So one of the other things I've been wanting to do is I did a bloom a while back using some beautiful Vivid Intense colors, and I really liked it. And I actually did it again on a smaller surface, and I've been wanting to do it on a larger surface, so I'm going to give it a shot on this 12-inch round. And because we're using still using some kind of summery colors, but also some warm colors. Ooh, I might need to thin this out. Hold on. Anyway, since we're using some kind of bright and cheery, but also some warm colors, I thought it would qualify for fall. Depending on how quickly I pull this one off, I may do a different one with a slight twist. So without further ado, I'm gonna kind of go as we go. I'm gonna or show you things as we go. I am going to change one thing, at least. When I did this bloom, the first time I did a black cell activator, and I'm going to do a black and gold cell activator this time. So I'm using primarily ColourArte Vivid Intense Fluid Acrylics, which I love so much. Before I forget, you can save 20% off of anything from ColourArte using Mandy1120, and that's in the description box, as well as the colors I'm using. In case you're new here, I'm using the bloom recipe. So my pillow paint today is not my favorite, but it's an okay pillow. It's Valspar 2000 in eggshell. I am using, what I use for my colors is Bare Infinity. I think it's gloss or semi-gloss or whatever the green label is, with Jo Sonja Gloss Varnish. When I do pigments, I wet them first with gloss varnish until they're dissolved. Then I add enough pouring medium for consistency. Pretty simple. I do have tutorials about how I mix for blooms and all that. It's before I switch to the Infinity, but there's a lot of stuff in the description box, so for the sake of time, I won't belabor that point, but we're gonna get started. So when I first did this, I did these colors, tempted to add more, but I think we'll try to keep it simple. So this is Hansa Yellow Light from ColourArte. Love it. It's nice and bright and cheery, and I'm in Texas where our weather doesn't know that it's October, and as of today it was 98 degrees. This is Harvest Fire. This is a Bling It color from ColourArte. I'm really tempted to add another primary element for some shimmer. It's really a temptation of mine. Let me just keep it simple. This is Alizarin Rose. This is a Vivid Intense Fluid Acrylic from ColourArte. This is Deep Violet from ColourArte, Vivid Intense. These are really nice quality fluid acrylics. If you haven't tried them, like, I use all the things. Atelier, I use Golden, and I mean, these are really nice. So, sorry, that's my dog shaking. And they're priced really well, so that's always a perk. For my cell activator today, I believe I'm going to use Lamp Black from M. Graham with Atelier Rich Gold on the top. I'm going to use my hairdryer to blow it out because it's a big one. And I like the way the hairdryer handles the double cell activator, so this is the Rich Gold. Oh, and I'm also going to use a little white. Oh, I almost messed this whole thing up. This is a mixture of all of my whites because as the containers got low, I put them in one. So there's a little ColourArte, there's a little Matisse, there's lots. So I'm really just putting this under the cell activator for some contrast. So let's get going because it's already a long video. So this is a 12-inch cradled wood board from Lily Beppy. And don't forget throughout the video that you want to pay attention for the secret word or words so that you can put them all together and build a phrase and be entered into the drawing. Make sure that you do respond to everyone, you know, like, comment on their videos. If you're new, make sure you subscribe so you're eligible to win the channel prizes. I just realized just now when I'm starting to paint that I have no idea what my secret word is. So mine will probably show up on the screen. So I know for you guys that are in the premiere, it's hard to pay attention to the screen the whole time. I decided to voice over this section. This is Hansa Yellow Light. And this will also allow me to actually give you my secret phrase so it's not just on the screen. So this color, I know I showed you these colors already, but this is the Harvest Fire. And as you can see, I use too much paint, and I'm okay with that. This is Alizarin Rose. Such a beautiful color. They're all beautiful. I say that about all of them. And the Vivid Intense are truly amazing. I mean, all of the ColourArte products are amazing. Prizm Pour, Primary Elements, everything. Deep Violet. As you can see, I like this. Now, I do end up using too much white, and it becomes a little problematic, but I'm sharing with you guys anyway, because I do think the end result is still beautiful. Phthalo Turquoise. So don't forget, under everyone's video, make sure you like, leave a comment, not just in the live chat, but in the video itself, and subscribe. And each channel prize is it's a Prizm Pour set. You get to pick your own. So way too much white here for what I was going for. Way too much. I don't know how that happened, but oops. Anyway, so now here comes the cell activator. So I'm going to use M Gram, which I get from Blick, and I have a link to Blick in my description box with Australian Floetrol. And I do get my Australian Floetrol from Pixel Paint Designs, and there's a 10% discount in the description box using Mandy10 in all caps. Atelier Rich Gold. I also get this from Blick. I'm just basically enlarging my target for my dryer, and I'm using the Babyliss hair dryer. I should have gotten those middle sections with my hair dryer, but I didn't. So, oh well. Now I'm going to get them with my breath. Sorry that my head is in the way. I really do enjoy using that dryer for bigger pieces. I also enjoy using it in a situation where we're using a double CA. I just feel like it breaks the surface tension better than I can, especially when one of the cell activators is a metallic color. So anyway, don't forget that you want to compile all of the word or phrases from everyone's video, and so you can enter them by the deadline to ColourArte. And all of the details are in our description boxes, but you can win a $400 shopping spree if you're the grand prize winner, which is amazing. So my secret phrase is don't dwell on what. Don't dwell on what. And I'm going to put that on the screen for you as well. All right. So at this point, I'm just popping a couple of bubbles because my pillow paint is being evil on this particular day before we spin it out. As you can see, I have really nice coverage on one side and less than wonderful coverage on the other side. So I really love the center, and I like kind of what's going across the center. But there are some parts of the bloom that overusing that white really made my colors look a little bit more muted and muddy. And when I was doing this painting, I was really tempted to pour over it, especially because it's for this event. You know, I didn't want to bring you guys an ugly bloom, but I don't think it's ugly. I just think I had to like step away from it for a second, and you'll hear me when I give you the close-up kind of externally processing. But I think under resin, it's going to really be magnificent. I did another bloom right after this one that you'll see in a future video where I swapped out the Hansa yellow light for a different color. So look forward to that video in the future. But I do love the color palette, and I love how bright and cheery it is, and I love the multicolored cells. So let me show you close up. All right, let me bring you down for a close-up. I don't know why my flash wasn't on. I hope it was not off that whole time. Let me tell you what I'm thinking. So the parts that look funny to me, I've decided to let this live. The parts that look funny to me are where my white got pushed way out over here. And it spread out more because of the hairdryer, I think, and I think I got a little too close. So that part, this part here, this part over here. But when I look at the whole thing, it's beautiful. The center is beautiful. It's got some really spectacular cells like these right here. So when I think about the fact that these colors will dry even more bright, the white will probably settle down a little bit under the resin especially, then I'm like, you know, I haven't been doing bigger blooms for a long time, so I need to be a little gracious with myself as we're practicing. Check out these cells right here. And these cute cells right here. And these are my favorites right here. So I think there's enough drama in this to negate the parts that seem a little muddy where my cells developed before I could get into my cell activator. So next time I will probably just blow those with the blow dryer. But that black cell activator is quite reactive. Anyway, you have to let me know what you think. Thank you so much for joining me and my friends today, and please make sure to check out everyone's video. Sheldon is up next, and we're so grateful and honored that you would spend your time with us. Don't forget to check the description box for discounts and all the details of the contest, and don't forget to leave comments on everyone's channel and submit your secret phrase to ColourArte. And I hope all of you get to win. And we'll see you next time. Thanks again. Bye, everybody.